Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to show you this DIY CO2 reactor. I just got done building for the 110 gallon tank I'm going to be setting up. I didn't want to use an in-tank diffuser of any kind, like an atomic diffuser, a ceramic diffuser, because they make a lot of micro bubbles in your water, and it turns your water kind of like a Sprite. That's what people refer it to as Sprite water or 7-Up water. There's just a lot of CO2 bubbles in your tank. It really kind of ruins the viewing experience, and when you take videos or pictures of the tank, the shot is just kind of ruined by all those bubbles. So what a reactor does is this one's an inline reactor for canister filters, and so the water flows through it and the CO2 goes in right here, so it's going to be vertical like this. Please excuse my room. Anyway, so the CO2 goes in here and the water is going to be flowing down this way. So the bubbles want to go up, but the water is forcing them down, so they get chopped up by all these bioballs, and by the time the water leaves the reactor, it's infused with CO2 100%. There is no wasted CO2 with reactors. And a lot of times with inline, or not inline, in-tank diffusers, you do lose efficiency. They're not quite as efficient as reactors or inline CO2 atomic diffusers. That's what I was going to do. I was going to get an inline atomic CO2 diffuser from greenleafaquariums.com, but I decided it's $40 plus tax and shipping, and I didn't want to go that route. This only cost me $8 to build for the fittings, the plugs, the barbs, and the brass fitting. It only cost me $8, and I already had the CO2 tubing. So, like I said, basically, I just got these. I took this tube to Home Depot, wandering around the plumbing department. I found these plugs that fit perfectly, and then I just got these barbs. They're 1-inch barbs. They fit perfectly into the plug, and I needed 1-inch barbs because the filter I use uses 1-inch tubing because it's 700 gallons per hour, so you need that much. You need that large of tubing. And then once you glue the ends on and get the barbs in, you get this little brass fitting. You drill it and you tap it. And this is a 1/4 inch inner diameter barb, and this is 1/4 inch outer tubing, so it's really difficult to get this tubing on this barb. What you have to do is dip the very tip of the tubing in boiling water, just the very tip, because if you dip the whole thing like a couple inches or an inch into the water, the whole thing becomes gummy, and when you try to push the tubing onto the barb, it kind of collapses on itself. There's no structure to it because it's all so bendy. So what you have to do is just do the very tip. And what I did was I dipped it in boiling water. I pushed it onto a ballpoint pen to stretch it out, and I pulled it off the pen real quick while it was stretched, and I was able to get the tip onto the barb. Once you get the tip started, you kind of bend it over like this and put it in boiling water, all that you can get in there. And then I used a rag or a paper towel wrapped around to get more grip, and you just push down and you work your way down. You have to dip it a few times, but it will go on, and it's 100% sealed. This will not leak. It just doesn't happen because it's so tight. So yeah, this is the CO2 reactor I built. It cost me about $8 for all the fittings and the barbs. Like I said, I already had this. This is a total of 16 inches, and I already had the bio balls on the tubing. So yeah, $8 for 100% CO2 dispersion into the tank. Some people don't use bio balls in their reactors. They say if you have the flow, it's okay, but a lot of people don't. I saw videos with people with bio balls and without bio balls. I cut the bio balls to fit, so if I unscrew this barb, I can get the bio balls in and out, so they're not sealed and they're 100%. So if I decide to take them out, I can still get them out. And also, if I ever need to clean them, I can take them out and clean them. It will be difficult to get them out. You have to use a pair of long needle nose pliers to turn them and manipulate them to pull them out, but it's possible. I got them in there, I can get them out. So yeah guys, this is the CO2 reactor I built for my 110 gallon tank. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, I'm all ears. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.